Georgia's ruling party, Georgian Dream, received more than 54% of the vote in a parliamentary election on Saturday. But opposition parties said that they do not recognize the results, with one leader calling the results a constitutional coup.
The results of this election, we believe that these elections were rigged.
Our position is that definitely we need protest because we need to gather all together to show that we are more than they are.
The result is a blow to pro-Western Georgians who had cast the election as a choice between a ruling party that has deepened ties with Russia and an opposition that had hoped to fast-track integration with the European Union. Saturday's results were dramatically different from exit polls conducted by pro-Western pollsters, who say around 80% of Georgians favored joining the European Union.
The elections yesterday were stolen by pro-Russian oligarch Bidzina Ivanishvili, and we, the Unity National Movement, are not going to accept these stolen election results.
Our European Parliament teams witnessed in some precincts high tension, confusion and chaos. In one case, ballot box stuffing, physical assault on observers attempting to report on violations, observer and media removal from polling stations, tearing up observers' complaints, intimidation of voters inside and outside of polling stations.
The presence of cameras of the ruling party in the polling stations and people in front of polling stations tracking and possibly controlling voters led widespread climate of pressure and party-organized intimidation.
Georgian Dream has become increasingly authoritarian over the past year, adopting laws similar to those used by Russia to crack down on freedom of speech. Georgia's European Union membership process was suspended indefinitely back in July because of a Russian law passed in June. The United States imposed sanctions on Georgian Dream politicians and police officers it says were responsible for repressions and violence against peaceful protesters in the wake of the introduction of the new laws. Many Georgians viewed Saturday's vote as a referendum on the opportunity to join the European Union, with the vote being the most crucial since Georgians backed independence from the Soviet Union in 1991.
During our observation, we noted cases of vote buying and double voting before and during elections, especially in rural areas.
Georgia's President Salom Zurabishvili said Sunday that the country was the victim of a Russian, quote, special operation, as she stood alongside Georgia's opposition to say she also did not recognize the results of the vote. She called on Georgians to come out on Monday evening on the main street in the capital to protest the result, which she said was a, quote, total falsification and total stealing of your votes. Afua Baah, City News.